Good evening, everyone. This is the evening that we traditionally celebrate our retirees. Unfortunately, due to the coronavirus, it's not possible for us to be together the way we normally would tonight. We have some wonderful people in our district who have contributed so much to our students and school community. We want to honor them tonight with a few words, even though we must do it virtually. Each year, this is a bittersweet occasion for me because I hate to see these wonderful people leave our district, and yet they deserve a wonderful retirement, and it's my wish that they do have that. First is Cindy Joseph. Cindy has been in food service for 26 years. When Cindy applied to the district, she said she enjoyed children, cooking, and was dependable and liked working with people. This sure proved true during her tenure. She knows all aspects of the food service program, beginning at the high school as a food service assistant before moving to Tuftonboro as the site supervisor. After 8 years, she was promoted to assistant food service director and then to director. Cindy and I have worked very closely together with the rise of the pandemic, and no one is harder working or more committed to making sure our children are fed no matter what the circumstances. Even with no school and a stay-at-home order, Cindy made sure that no student went hungry. Cindy, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful retirement. You certainly deserve it. JOANNE Piper has been with us for an amazing 51 years in transportation. She has a lot of history with the district and knows every road in every town. The children love JOANNE because she has treated them just like they were her own. She's loved them, and at the same time, she's kept them in line. Marianne Belanger, her supervisor, said she was a great employee, always doing what was needed and volunteering when there was a shortage of drivers. She has been a grandmother figure to children in many ways. I know we're going to miss you, JOANNE, especially the students. Best wishes to you. After 51 years, you deserve a terrific retirement. Next, we have KRISTEN SHEA, who has been at our high school teaching for 24 years. KRISTEN graduated from Boston University with a BA in economics and transitioned from marketing management to teaching high school Spanish, earning her certification through Franklin Pierce College. In addition to her teaching contract, KRISTEN has also served as a mentor, study hall supervisor, Spanish club advisor. KRISTEN is quiet and effective. Working with KRISTEN on task forces, I found her to be someone who always wanted to make a contribution without a lot of fanfare, and she certainly has been important in the lives and careers of her students. So KRISTEN, thank you so much, and best wishes to you.
KRISTEN SHEA. When I think of Mrs. SHEA, I think of kindness, compassion. She is a wonderful Spanish teacher. She has impacted the lives of many students over the years. She is somebody I really enjoy talking to when I see her in the building. I miss seeing her in the building this past spring, and I know it's been difficult for our retirees as we've gone to remote learning. But things I'll always remember about KRISTEN is her willingness to help anybody, from faculty to staff to students. KRISTEN is a very kind, caring, giving person, and an excellent Spanish teacher, to say the least. We are truly going to miss KRISTEN, and I wish her the best of luck.
Glenn Wilson, 36 years. Glenn earned his BS in Industrial Arts from Keene State College and his master's degree from Bale State University with a double major in industrial arts and administration and supervision. Prior to joining the district, he spent 5 years in the Coast Guard, training in all aspects of damage control and attaining the rank of First Class Petty Officer. In addition to classroom teaching, Glenn served as a mentor, class advisor, alpine ski coach, baseball coach, and for many years track coach and department head. He has been nominated several times for the NHTEA Teacher Excellence Award by his peers. And in addition to teaching, Glenn has been a mentor to several students who have done some amazing architectural projects. One was a virtual reality project, which I had a chance to experience, and it was absolutely amazing. Glenn, best wishes to you. I hope you have a wonderful retirement.
Glenn Wilson. Mr. Wilson and I have worked together for many years, and I have a great deal of respect for his teaching and as Mr. Wilson, and for Mr. Wilson as a person. He is a leader in our building in a quiet way. I value his input when he gives that to me. He is considerate of others. He teaches 4 blocks a day for many years, and so he can impact as many students as possible. He has a niche with a group of students that he has been able to develop over the years, and students have won many awards both locally and nationally. He is somebody that is almost irreplaceable, and as head of the technology department, I am going to miss Glenn, and I'm going to miss his input, and I really have valued his input over the years, and I'm going to miss him as a person.
Alice Bartlett has worked in the Governor Wentworth Regional School District for 27 years. Alice graduated with a bachelor's degree in elementary education from UNH and taught 2nd grade in Massachusetts for 6 years before beginning in the Governor Wentworth Regional School District. She was a parent volunteer, a substitute teacher, and a secretary to the school board in Rochester, New Hampshire. When she started with the district, she worked 3 years as a reading aide at Carpenter School and then 1 year as a teacher covering a leave of absence. She worked as a substitute teacher and a home tutor before accepting a secretarial position at Kingswood Regional High School in 1997, where she has been multitasking ever since. In addition to her many duties, Alice also worked in our summer program for a couple of years teaching math skills. Thank you, Alice, for your many contributions. Honestly, Alice, you seem to have done it all. I know Alice plans to spend more time with her 9 grandchildren, and I want to also thank Alice for the kind words she has had for the students and all the staff as we have come in and out of the office over the years. Congratulations, Alice.
Alice Bartlett. Alice and I have worked together for several years, and a story when I started as athletic director, I think it was 1993. Alice's oldest daughter, Becky, who now works for us, was a student at Kingswood. And Alice wrote me a thank you card for something I had done for her daughter. And I still have that thank you card. And that was my introduction to Kingswood, was Alice Bartlett's kindness. And I think today, her kindness is still an example for all of us. She's thoughtful. She's thorough in her job, she's meticulous in her details, and she is someone that we're greatly going to miss. I really enjoyed working with Alice over the years. So best of luck to you, Alice.
Nancy Bell, 31 years. Nancy is an alumnus of Kingswood Regional High School, graduating with honors, and was a member of the National Honor Society. She moved from Wolfboro for 15 years, and when she returned to work in Wolfboro, she was a secretary for Jack Corbin Associates. After a year and a half, she joined Kingswood Regional High School, where she remained. She saw students pay a quarter to use payphones when she first started. And now most have cell phones and smartwatches. Nancy has certainly witnessed technology change over time, and she has certainly kept up with all of those changes. One thing that has been consistent is Nancy's dedication to students and staff and community. She works long hours to meet deadlines. She is knowledgeable and understands the policies and expectations of the district, and she has always been flexible about taking on new duties. She has given so much for 31 years. You may not know this, but Nancy is also a traveler, and it's time for her to continue traveling without the restrictions of a school calendar. Thank you, Nancy, for all the times you've made me smile as I've come through the office. Congratulations.
Nancy Bell. Nancy and I have worked very closely together over the years. We've been in the same office for, I want to say, 20, 22 years together. And one thing I can say about Nancy is Nancy is extremely loyal. She has done an amazing job taking care of me as the building principal and as the assistant principal before this. She is extremely supportive. She works very, very hard to do the right thing, and she keeps meticulous records. And oftentimes Nancy has had the information that I needed in a crisis or in a situation that needed attention. I can always count on Nancy to be there and to get me the information. She has extreme pride in working at Kingswood High School as an alumni and as a graduate of Kingswood. She has been part of our school community for many years, and she is somebody that I am truly going to miss. I consider Nancy as part of our family. So best of luck to you, Nancy.
Peter Howard. Peter has been with us for 3 years. He joined the Tech Center part-time after teaching technical material full-time for 29 years. Peter has always gone above and beyond to ensure our students had projects to reinforce lessons, which made it interesting. He's been very dedicated. The only thing that I regret about Peter is that we have not had him for longer. He is truly a gem and has done a wonderful job educating our students. So best of luck in retirement, Peter.
Peter Howard. I'd like to thank Peter Howard for his service with us here at Kingswood. Peter hasn't been with us too long, as he retired from Winnisquam High School and came to us part-time. My only wish is that we had more time with Peter. He's done an amazing job working with our students, made connections with our faculty, and really was a nice fit for our culture. We're going to miss Peter, and I wish him all the best in his retirement, his final retirement this time. Thank you.
Pete Llewellyn, who has been with us for 6 years. We've been very fortunate to have a partnership with the Wolfboro Police Department and to have a school resource officer service our schools. Pete has been that resource officer for 6 years and has just done a wonderful, wonderful job. He's been incredibly dedicated to our students and particularly, of course, to the safety of our students and the safety of our school community. He's also been a coach and mentor to students and has been overall a wonderful addition to our school system. I wish Pete the best in his retirement. I know Pete also has grandchildren, and I'm sure he's going to have a little bit more time to spend with them now. Congratulations and thanks, Pete.
Pete Llewellyn. I've had the privilege of working with Pete for several years as our school resource officer, and as the building principal, we have often had times to work together closely. I appreciate Pete's honesty, his directiveness, and his willingness to work with all our students. He's been an integral part of our community. He's worked as a coach in several different sports over the years, and I've really grown to like Pete. He's a great friend, and I'm going to miss him, and I wish him the best.
Robin Cornwell, 36 years. Robin is an alumnus of Kingswood Regional High School and became a teacher in the district upon graduating from Plymouth State College with a BA degree in art education. She was chosen Art Educator of the month of September in 1992 by the New Hampshire Art Educators Association and again recognized in 1996. In 1994, she served on the Learner Benchmark Committee for the district's strategic plan and played a big part in ensuring Arts Night was successful. Robin also served as a team leader. She was involved with the Outdoor Club and Scenery for over 25 years. Robin is also an incredible artist in her own right. She's made some beautiful scarves over the years, which I could not see on display without purchasing. May you continue to pursue your art in retirement, as well as your love of gardening. Congratulations, Robin.
How could I not be speaking about Robin without being here in a room? This has been Robin's home away from home for many years. This is not only a career for Robin, it's a lifestyle, and one that she took on head on. In addition to teaching art, Robin spent many years devoting her after-school time doing set design and backstage work for KRMS Plays, as well as hosting art clubs and creating art with students to be used for organizations around here in this area. As both alumni and long-time teacher, Robin is Kingswood through and through.
Craig Howland, 18 years. Craig attended Worcester State College and received his BA degree in secondary education in Spanish and French. He also received a Master of Science degree in counselor education from the University of Southern Maine. He moved to New Hampshire from Maine and joined the middle school with 19 years of teaching experience. While in the district, he has been involved with yearbook, directing of the play, and summer school. He was also a member of the Unified Arts and World Language teams and served as an advisor with the Vista team. Craig is very quiet, but he has an adventurous side and was thinking about teaching in China recently. I wish Craig the best in whatever adventure he chooses in retirement.
In acknowledging Craig Howland for his retirement, I wasn't sure if I was going to talk from Craig's parking space or his classroom. I've chosen his classroom because although we don't have assigned spots, when you come in every morning, well before the sun, you get to select your own self-assigned spot. All kidding aside, Craig has always been committed to holding high academic standards for all his students and believing that they can meet those expectations. Over the years, he's also shared his interest in Native American traditions and culture by bringing in musical instruments and artifacts as presentations for adults and individual teams. We are losing a lot of classroom experience with Craig, but we wish him all the best in his retirement.
Dean Little, 38 years. After graduating from Fitchburg State College with a BS in elementary education, Dean relocated to New Hampshire, and his entire teaching career has been with the middle school. He earned his Master of Education degree from UNH in Administration and Supervision. In addition to his years as a classroom teacher, Dean taught physical education and served as interim principal for a year. He was involved with the intramural programs for over 20 years, and he was a team leader for 9 years. He was an assistant play director and has also coached football, track, and soccer for many years. He served on the middle school task force forums and a couple of different task teams for the strategic plan. I've never been able to be around Dean without smiling. He is one of the warmest and most engaging people I know, which is why he has been so well liked by his students. I wish Dean the best in retirement. I know he has several grandchildren he will enjoy spending time with. Best wishes, Dean.
In acknowledging Dean Little, I was going to speak here in his classroom, but I wasn't sure if that would do it justice. So instead, I considered here in the main office, where he once led this school as an interim principal. Better yet, maybe the gym, where he was also a PE teacher at one point. So instead, I considered to use this night to demonstrate how much Dean bleeds green and how invested he is within the Governor Wentworth Regional School District. In addition to all these roles and many more, Dean also served the KRMS communities in many other roles over the years and has made countless contributions in the lives of students he has encountered along the way. Incredible enough, when we talk about working to train your replacement, Dean literally did this and is leaving our school in great hands with one of his own former students taking his role. Dean, you surely will be missed, and thank you for your service. Enjoy your retirement.
Gail Doherty, 23 years. Gail joined the district in 1997 with an associate's degree in business from Newbury Junior College in Massachusetts. Prior to getting into education, she was a secretary for the Veterans Counseling Office and also worked as a flight attendant for Eastern Airlines for over 10 years. Who knew that? I'm always surprised by these little things I didn't know about people. Gail began as an instructional assistant and worked at Crescent Lake for 2 years before transferring to the middle school. During 2004-2005, she played an important role in getting the Student Support Center off the ground. And she has continued to do an excellent job with the behavior program. Gail has a great rapport with students and has helped so many children in her support staff role over the years. Best wishes to you, Gail, for a wonderful retirement.
To acknowledge Gail Doherty on her retirement, I'm here in front of the middle school as she has walked in and out of these doors many a times throughout her years. In fact, beyond that, she's worked in every single classroom at some point in her career, helping us here at the middle school. Gail is the epitome of a team player. She's been a tremendous asset to our school here at the middle school and our district. We're going to miss her greatly. She always is quick to volunteer at Helping Hands for our rock concerts and some of our other performances on her own time. We greatly appreciate that. Gail, we wish you the very best. Have a wonderful retirement. We are very much going to miss your sense of humor. We wish you all the best.
Carol VIENS, 39 years. Carol earned a bachelor's degree in elementary education and a master's degree in library science from St. John's University in New York and started her career in the district when she relocated from Rhode Island to New Hampshire. While at Effingham, she piloted a reading program, served on the Learner Benchmark Committee for the district's strategic plan, was involved with maintaining the web page, served as a mentor, was involved in the Snowshoe Fitness Club for many years and the Running Rascals Club. There is no one more perfect for teaching first grade than Carol. Visiting her classroom has always been a pleasure. Carol always made sure that we participated with her students, which was just so much fun. Carol, you will be missed. Best wishes to you.
I have the honor of speaking to you today about Carol VIENS, who is retiring from Effingham Elementary School. Many years ago, I heard the rumors of the first grade teacher who ran marathons. In recent years, I've had the wonderful opportunity to work with that first grade teacher. Carol, I wish you the best in retirement, and I know you're looking forward to time to devote to all of your passions and interests, including children's books and running that marathon.
Kathy Lee Thornton, 4 years. Kathy Lee joined the district as a skilled speech and language pathologist after relocating to New Hampshire from Pennsylvania. She came to us with over 30 years experience, 18 in a school setting. She earned her BA from Bucknell University, a Master of Science in Speech and Language Pathology from Penn State University, as well as postgraduate work at Drexel University, with a major in neuropsychology. During her years in the district, Kathy Lee has also been involved with winter sports at New Durham School and has worked with the extended school year program. We are very fortunate to have had Kathy for the time we've had. She is a wonderful professional, and As with Peter, regretting only having Peter here for 3 years, I also regret that we've only had Kathy here for 4. I wish we had the opportunity to have had her longer. She has been outstanding with our students. Best wishes to you for a wonderful retirement, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy Lee. We're so grateful that you came all the way from Pennsylvania to join us at New Durham School. You brought a great deal of knowledge and professionalism to the speech department, which we were sorely in need of. You know, I remember when you first came and you came into my office and you told me that you didn't think people liked you. Now, 4 years later, there's nothing further from the truth. Your colleagues describe you as kind, dedicated, supportive, thoughtful, encouraging, dynamic, and knowledgeable. Your speech students, including my grandson, have made amazing progress. Kathy Lee, you were a great fit to the special ed team, and you collaborated really well with people who were not in the special ed department. You ran a busy department on a part-time schedule. You're a great dresser. You have a common sense approach, an easy sense of humor. You're somebody who can be crazy stressed and hides it pretty well. You will be missed, especially by Clayton Randall, who will miss your cooked chicken livers. We know, Kathy Lee, that you love nature and hiking, and that you're going to make the most out of these future years with your husband and your children. Enjoy your traveling, and we will miss you.
Kevin Coffey, 20 years. Kevin received a Bachelor of Science degree in Special Education from Southern Connecticut University and a Master of Education degree in Special Education from Keene State College. He joined the district in 2000 with 23 years of teaching experience. In addition to 20 years teaching at Ossipee Central School, Kevin has also worked as a summer program teacher. In the Schools Out program, he has participated in the Homework Club, woodworking, and the Elfin Fair, as well as the Schools Out Talent Show. Kevin has worked with students with behavioral issues patiently and lovingly over the years. He has many interests outside of school, including playing the guitar, and I hope he is able to pursue these interests fully in his retirement. Congratulations, Kevin, and best wishes.
I'd like to speak about Kevin Coffey from Ossipee Central School. Kevin, you have spent countless years dedicating your time and efforts to creating relationships with some of our most behaviorally challenged students. You have taught them ways to be successful in school with academics, but also how to make friends. You taught them life skills and ways to enjoy life, such as playing puzzles and board games, learning to tie fishing flies, building a boat, and the enjoyment of reading. Kevin, thank you for enriching so many of our students' lives in ways they couldn't have without you. We will be sad to see you go, but know you have many hobbies that await you. Enjoy.
Peg Hart. Peg has worked for 11 years at Crescent Lake School. She is actually a Huggins Hospital employee who the district contracts with. She nevertheless has become an integral part of the fabric of Crescent Lake School. We have all developed a renewed appreciation for our healthcare professionals, and over her career, Peg has been one of the best. She has always been very professional. She takes her job very seriously, and she's a strong advocate for the medical needs of her students and families. Peg, your students will miss you, your colleagues will miss you, and I will miss you. I wish you the best in retirement.
It is my privilege to be sharing this celebratory retirement message with all of you, honoring Margaret Peggy Hart. All nurses are caring, diligent, acute to detail in procedures. It's in their nature and their breeding, I think. Having worked in several school buildings and districts, however, I can say in the short time that I've worked with Peg, that she is the epitome of nursing. On top of her skills and approach with children, Peg just has an infectious smile and a laugh that you can hear from 20 feet away and through 2 cinder block walls. Peg knows her students. She knows their routines and their needs. She's the quintessential professional in ensuring that her kids are served with respect and care. The nurse's office at elementary schools can sometimes see some pretty interesting cases, and this year, even shortened as it was, fits the bill. Kids swallowed things that I never would have thought of, came to Peg's door with concerns that were new to me, and I've been an administrator for 13 years. With each student, each case, each situation, Peg was calm and knew exactly what to do. Experience does this for a person, but dedication and devotion make Peg special and unique. Peg, we'll miss your experience and wisdom. We'll miss your laugh. We'll miss you. Congratulations. Please come and visit us at Crescent Lake anytime.
LISE TIERNEY has been with us at Carpenter School for 16 years. LISE earned her degree in business administration from New England College. In 2002, she was awarded her master's degree from Notre Dame College. While working on her degree, she did her student teaching at Carpenter School and was also a substitute at Carpenter and Ossipee Central School before she began teaching at Carpenter in 2003. I first met Lise when she was the clerk of the court in Ossipee and I was Governor Wentworth's special education director. She was very, very kind to me, giving me the 411 on how things worked in that particular court. The kindness and big heart has always stood out for me. It is her legacy to the students and the staff. I've also worked closely with Lise in her capacity as union president, and while on some topics Lise and I have had a different perspective, I've always enjoyed her and had fun working with her. She listens and cares about making the right decision for people and managed her union role with integrity. Lise, I'm going to miss working with you in both of your roles. I hope you have many good times in retirement. You certainly deserve it, and I wish you all of the best.
Good morning, and thank you for the opportunity to wish Lise well. Lise, I'm going to be honest with you. Last week when I received your phone call, I was a bit taken back as I certainly hadn't anticipated it. And although I wish you well, and I'm so happy for you, I'm a bit saddened for the rest of the Carpenter community. Lise, your contributions to Carpenter over the years have been immense. Your love for children has been clear and apparent since the first day I met you. You've worked diligently to create a classroom environment where all children feel loved, safe, secure, appreciated, and valued. And certainly that's not an easy job. You've shown much love and support for the Carpenter community over the years. You've developed strong relationships with children and families and staff. And I want you to leave us knowing that you are valued and cared about and that you have touched the lives of many. We have spent many years together, Lise, and I also want you to know that I'm going to miss our daily conversations. I'm going to miss your sense of humor, and I'm also going to miss you providing me snacks after a rough day. Thank you so much for all that you've done for Carpenter School. We wish you nothing but the best, and we look forward to hearing about your new adventures. So take care of yourself, Lise, and stay.
In conclusion, you can see that there have been so many staff members who have done so much far beyond classroom teaching, a very committed group of people, a very talented group of people, and I'm really sorry to see them go. But I do wish them all of the best, and I hope that they'll continue to be in contact with the school district because we're going to miss them. So thank you.